God has an urgent message for you today. Someone from your past is carrying a heavy secret about something they did behind your back, and they're about to confess it to you. This isn't just guilt finally catching up with them. It's divine timing, preparing you for a moment of truth. This person is terrified of how you'll react when they reveal their betrayal. They've been wrestling with this secret for far too long, and God is orchestrating this confession to happen now because you're spiritually ready to handle it. This message comes with love to prepare your heart for what's coming. As you hear these words, know that God sees the weight this person has been carrying and the impact their actions had on your life. It's normal to feel shocked or hurt when someone confesses they betrayed you, but remember that you're being prepared with divine wisdom. This warning is your chance to respond with spiritual strength rather than raw emotion. You're receiving this message because there's still time to prepare your heart and mind, even when facing betrayal feels overwhelming. Trust that this advanced knowledge is a blessing because knowing what's coming helps you choose healing over hurt. This confession will test your spiritual growth, but you're being equipped with divine guidance to handle this moment with grace and wisdom. As you think about this person from your past, take time to understand what drives someone to betray and then confess. Just like poison eventually demands to be released from the body, secrets eat away at the soul until they must come out. This person likely acted against you out of fear, jealousy, or desperation, not pure evil. They may have spread rumors, broken promises, stolen opportunities, or damaged your reputation when you trusted them. Just like a locked box eventually breaks under pressure, the weight of their guilt has become unbearable. Their betrayal wasn't just about you, it was about their own spiritual darkness at that time. This confession isn't meant to hurt you again, but to free both of you from the spiritual prison their secret created. Sometimes the most painful truths are the ones that lead to the deepest healing. Their courage to confess shows they're ready to face the consequences of their actions. This confession about their betrayal is more than just someone finally telling the truth. It's a spiritual appointment in your journey. It's a time for you to show how much you've grown since the original hurt happened. Face this revelation knowing that you're stronger now than you were when they first betrayed you. There's a loving plan at work in your life, and this confession is happening now because you're spiritually equipped to handle it. Difficult truths might shake you, but see them as chances to demonstrate your spiritual maturity. Every moment of pain you've overcome has prepared you for this conversation. When betrayal is revealed, reach out in prayer for guidance. God is always here to give you strength, wisdom, and the right words to say. In your prayers, you'll find the clarity you need to respond with both truth and love. This divine timing isn't coincidence. It's God's perfect scheduling for your healing journey. As we've discussed preparing for this difficult confession, I'd like to help prepare you for future spiritual challenges as well. If these divine messages about betrayal and forgiveness resonate with your spirit, please take a moment to like this video and subscribe to receive more spiritual warnings and guidance for life's most challenging moments. Pay attention to signs that this confession is approaching. These aren't just random occurrences. They are divine signals preparing you for this moment of truth. As you move through your days, notice unusual dreams about this person or situations that remind you of them. You might experience restless feelings, sudden memories surfacing, or unexplained emotional heaviness. You might notice mutual friends acting strangely around you, avoiding certain topics, or seeming uncomfortable when this person's name comes up. Perhaps you've received unexpected messages from people connected to this person, or you keep running into reminders of them in unexpected places. Trust your spiritual intuition about what's coming, that inner knowing that something is shifting, that repeated thoughts about this person, or that feeling that unfinished business is about to be resolved. These are divine whispers preparing your spirit. When their name keeps appearing in conversations, when you feel energy shifts thinking about them, or when you suddenly find yourself wondering what they're doing now. That's God nudging you toward readiness. These intuitive moments are like spiritual alarm clocks, warning you that truth is about to surface. Notice them, honor them, and let them guide your heart toward preparation. Remember, this person approaching you with their confession is terrified of your reaction. They understand the power you hold in this moment, the power to forgive or condemn, to show mercy or seek revenge. Round them swirls the weight of their guilt, the fear of losing your respect forever, and the terror of facing consequences they've avoided for so long. This confession represents their spiritual surrender, their recognition that living with this secret has become unbearable. They fear you'll reject them completely, expose their wrongdoing to others, or use this knowledge to hurt them back. Their terror shows how much your opinion still matters to them, how deeply they regret their actions. Your response to their confession will determine whether they find peace or remain trapped in spiritual prison. Feel grateful for this position of power, for it shows how much influence you have in someone's healing journey. Each word you speak will either contribute to their freedom or deepen their shame. The universe has positioned you as an instrument of either healing or justice. This is sacred responsibility. Use it wisely. Divine timing is working in your confession situation right now. When someone builds courage to reveal their betrayal at exactly the moment you're strong enough to handle it, that's God's perfect orchestration. These moments show you're connected to a divine plan for healing, living in harmony with spiritual guidance even through painful revelations. As signs of this approaching confession become clearer, let them build your confidence in your ability to respond with wisdom. Each preparation moment shows you're being guided toward the right reaction. Pay attention to these experiences and trust their message. They aren't random guilt or fear. They're part of a loving plan to bring truth and healing into the open. Keep your heart open to these divine messages about forgiveness and truth. The more you prepare spiritually, the clearer your response will become. Spend time in prayer, asking God to show you how to react with both strength and grace. Meditate on forgiveness, not because they deserve it, but because it frees your spirit from carrying their burden. Just as you receive these divine messages about handling betrayal and confession, your support helps us continue sharing similar guidance with others facing painful truths from their past. A small super thanks of $5, $10, or $20 allows these important spiritual teachings to reach those who are struggling with forgiveness and healing from betrayal. As you prepare for this confession, believe that this revelation can lead to amazing spiritual growth for both of you. Just like a broken bone becomes stronger after it heals, relationships can become deeper after surviving the truth. God arranges these moments of truth perfectly, even when betrayal feels devastating at first. Focus on the spiritual opportunity this confession presents, because healing often requires facing painful realities. When you stay true to your values and keep your heart open to growth, wonderful transformations begin happening in your life. Connections you never thought possible start forming when truth replaces secrets. Every step you take toward handling this confession with grace brings you closer to the person God wants you to become. Stay authentic in your response, because your relationship with divine wisdom is your greatest resource during moments of betrayal. This confession isn't just about their guilt. It's about your spiritual evolution and your capacity to transform pain into purpose. As you get ready for this confession, make it a habit to say, "I respond with divine wisdom and love." Speak these words with complete faith in your spiritual strength. This simple practice builds a foundation of peace around you that shock and hurt cannot destroy. When this person approaches you with their truth, you have several spiritual choices available. You can choose immediate forgiveness, which shows your spiritual maturity and frees both of you instantly. You can choose to listen fully before responding, which honors the courage it took them to confess. You can choose to take time to process their words, which protects your emotional well-being while keeping the door open for healing. You can also choose to set boundaries about future contact, while still releasing them from your anger. Each choice carries spiritual consequences, not just for them, but for your own growth. Trust that God will guide your words and reactions when the moment arrives. Your response will either build bridges or burn them forever. During this confession, you're not just hearing someone's guilt, you're witnessing a spiritual transformation that can change both your lives. This experience offers you a chance to show God's love in action through your response. Each word they speak gives you new opportunities to demonstrate the spiritual growth you've achieved since their betrayal. As you listen to their confession and connect with divine wisdom, remember that your reaction becomes part of their healing journey. Your response can inspire courage in others who are carrying similar secrets. Use this moment to break cycles of hurt and revenge that have affected your family or friend groups. Embrace this confession as a chance to model healthy responses to betrayal. In this moment, you both grow stronger together, moving from secrecy to truth, from guilt to potential forgiveness, creating a new foundation built on honesty rather than hidden shame. This transformation blesses everyone connected to both of you. In closing, as we face this confession and whatever emotions it brings, let's move forward with wisdom and spiritual strength. Be prepared to welcome God's guidance in your response. Face difficult truths with inner peace, and recognize that divine justice doesn't require your revenge. Trust in the power of prayer and in God's perfect balance of justice and mercy. You are on a path to freedom from past hurts, surrounded by divine love and equipped with spiritual wisdom. Remember that God sees all actions and their consequences. You don't need to carry the burden of punishing this person. Your job is to respond with the love and wisdom God has given you. Keep saying, "I respond with divine wisdom and love," and watch as healing begins to flow through this painful situation. Divine justice will handle what needs correction while you focus on your own spiritual growth. As you prepare for this confession from your past, move forward with courage and readiness. Be prepared to welcome God's protection during difficult conversations. Face betrayal with spiritual strength, and recognize each blessing that comes from choosing healing over hurt. Trust in the power of prayer and in God's constant presence during moments of truth. You are on a path to victory over past wounds, surrounded by divine love and strengthened by spiritual wisdom. Keep saying, "I respond with divine wisdom and love," and watch as God's grace transforms this painful moment into an opportunity for growth, healing, and deeper spiritual connection. If this message has helped you prepare for a difficult confession or betrayal from your past, please like this video and subscribe to our channel for more divine guidance. Hit the notification bell so you never miss spiritual warnings or blessings meant for you. When you share this message, you help others facing similar painful truths from their past. Each person who receives this guidance through you becomes part of your spiritual legacy of healing and forgiveness. Dear Lord, please give us strength to face difficult confessions and the wisdom to respond with love and truth. Help us choose healing over hurt and guide our words with divine grace. Amen. If this message has touched your heart or helped you prepare for a challenging conversation, consider showing your appreciation with a super thanks of $5, $10, $20, or more. Your support helps us continue sharing these divine messages with others who need spiritual guidance during difficult times. Please share in the comments what spiritual topics or divine messages about forgiveness and healing you'd like to hear in our next video. Your suggestions help us bring you the guidance you need most for your spiritual journey.